Okay, perfect. So, uh, hey, hello, bro. How are you?
I am good,
Okay, perfect.
brother.
I am muting you. Uh, okay, perfect. So, in today's session, basically, we are going to talk about the chat GPT, how we can utilize the chat GPT. Okay, so let me start. Okay, so you can see my screen. So, how we can, the first thing is literally once, like after the chat GPT released their 4.0 version, it became more robust. It providing the fact checking, and the quality of writing the content is like far better. So the first thing is, if you want to get the best result from the chat GPT, you need to train the GPT first. So there are many ways. You can start talking with chat GPT. You can validate the results what chat GPT are giving you, and after that there are multiple ways how you can use or leverage the power of GPTs. So basically, uh, we can literally do keyword research, competitor audits. We can create topical maps, Google posts, and also we can write the blog post also. So these are the features we basically need in local SEO, local SEO from the chat GPT. I keep writing or I keep enhancing or like keep adding more things in the chat GPT sessions. So in today's session, we are going to cover up we are going to cover baseline audit to start with. So let's say you got a client. First thing, you need to identify the services. You need to identify the locations for that for the website optimizations to create location pages. Literally, you need to create all of these things. You need to find services, products, set of blocks to enhance or to increase the to build up better topical maps. You need to identify how you should interlink the properties, and the last thing, the location pages. So literally we are going to talk about these all of these in today's sessions, and then also talk about GBP services optimizations. So in the GBP, like Google Maps ranking, these two are the most initial things you need to go and start implementation in the first week after the client onboarding. So the first thing first, I'm moving this to a new window. Okay. So in my case, there are like, if you want to, let's say, I'm just there are okay. Okay. So here is my first. You need this custom GPT from the chat GPT. They have already optimized this GPT to create the whole baseline audits, so that it will give you entire details. So what you need to do is, let's say you you grab a client for water damage restoration. So let's say water damage. So you need to provide primary business category is water damage restoration, and uh, service area is Houston, Texas. You need to provide these two things. Uh, what's the niche of your client business, and second thing, where he want to get more visibility, and which is his primary service area. So I hit uh, once I provide these details, he provide me let's say I don't understand more about water damage restorations, so I can get a clear idea what this niche is all about. So water damage restoration services are often, these are basically by flood, leaks, storms, and the plumbing failures. Searchers in Houston will look for prompt, reliable, and local services due to the city exposure to hurricanes, highly rainfall, and the aging infrastructure. So these are the problems people of Houston they are facing, and why they need our services basically. Once you go to the next section, you will get an idea about themes. So basically, these are the different type of perspectives. So let's say emergency responses, specialized services, insurance, prevention, maintenance, and if we talk about the localized to Houston, so what are the major issues the people of Houston they might need your services? So basically, hurricane damage restorations. You can also create and talk more about these hurricane damage restoration, and I like you can create a different new service. Flood zone assessment, humidity related mold growth. Mold is also a service, comes under the water damage restorations. Then these are the linking search intents. Informational, these are the content you need to create informational. These are the navigational, these are the transactions. So literally, just by providing the two things, the niche and the service area, you might get whole informations, the scope, the key topics, the connecting topics, the booming, becoming a lead source, blog post ideas. Literally, you get a list of blog posts. So these are literally the all things you might need to start with. Okay, so when you also you can use all of them when you have a discovery call with your client. Let's say you talk with the client of water damage restoration on the Facebook, but you don't know right now how you need to talk to client, what are the major issues and what are the major things you need to present to your client in your discovery call. If you go through this prompt, only single two prompt, you have all the details you can talk about to your client, you can ask to your client. So it will give the like competitive edge to you, so your client also feel that you already did the whole research for them. So it feel very professional basically. So once I done with this all of the things, now my next set of example is I just need to copy the whole prompt here from this section. Okay, I just need to copy all the prompts here. So this prompt is already written, so you just need to go and provide the prompt. Now in this prompt we just need to grab two or three more additional things. So let's say uh, you had a call with your client, and your client told you that what services they are offering basically. So you just need to search for water damage restoration in Houston on Google. Just click on more businesses, go to the, now you can start seeing the local services. Before that, once you when you go and click on that button, it will redirect you to the Google Maps. But now Google start replacing my maps to local services because they introduce some kind of like local lead gen ads into their platform. So it became more easier for Google to grab all the data for their own ads data. Now I can see the, let's say we don't do carpet, we do. So you need to open a sheet here basically. So let's say I just go, I just open a new sheet here. Services. So we have created a new services tab here, and we start writing all the services. Okay, so we do this service, copy this service, paste this service. Now the next one is flood cleanup. We do this flood cleanup service. Okay, you just need to go through your top three competitors to identify all of them. Flood restoration. Okay, we do the flood restoration. Mold cleaning. Yes, we do mold. uh, Mold damage restorations, we do mold. Mold inspection, yes sir, we provide inspection. Mold mitigation. Just by going through your top three competitors, you will get a clear insight that these are the services you need to integrate. Mold remediation, and most of the people, they don't even know sewage. uh, I need this service, and I need this one also. Literally grab all of them. These are well researched, and already we are grabbing the services from the top competitor. They are doing this thing. Yes, antibiotic, we don't do basement mold. Yes, we do basement mold. uh, Black mold, yes, we do black mold. Okay. Broken pipes, we don't do. Disinfection, yes, we do disinfection. uh, Cleaning fire damage, we do fire damage. Okay, so let's say we grab all of the services which we provide under our business, or our client is offering these services. I go through all of the three top competitors to find out the different set of services. So they also offer this one, I go and copy. Okay, so we have, let's say we have these 10 or 20, 10 or 12 services. Okay, so now my goal is to just copy the services, go to the prompt we are using, and find out, let's say from the beginning, there are some sections we need to. Okay, so location pages, we just need to go. Okay, so here is a list of product list. So just paste here what you find, and you will also find the same thing for the service list. Just by providing your services, now when I hit on this execute button, you will see the magic. Let's see the magic. In a single prompt, you will get literally everything. You will get the anchor text, you will get a list of all the blog posts you need to immediately start with. Okay, it will give you the entire topical map for each service you need to have on the website. So in a single prompt, in a single chat gpt like thread, you literally, if you want, if you can literally share this all the research with your client. When your client see that how did you get all the data, literally the chances are very high that your client will pay you the premium prices. And the second thing, he can trust you. And if your client trusts you, you don't need to worry about the pricing. You need to worry about how many, like in how many months you are going to rank your profiles. Okay, so literally these all are the things we need from the baseline audit. So literally, if you go and test this prompt in multiple, like for multiple niches, you will get the better insights, and you can start like dominating the maps ranking and your website search ranking also. So here is the first thing we discussed, that how you can do the baseline. So what we have so far, we have the list of services, we have a list of products, We have an initial set of blocks, interlink opportunities, location pages. So in a single prompt, we identify literally everything. There are hundred, like there are, you can't find this kind of videos or this kind of like chat GPT optimizations in any video. These are already custom made GPTs. Literally, they are already trained. So I mentioned here, you need to train the GPT first if you want to get the best results. So these are the custom made GPTs. They already are very well trained and optimized for local SEO case, local SEO scenario. You don't need to feed them before you want to start getting results. Just provide the details they need from you, and they will automatically incorporate all the entities you need to rank your website and your GPP profiles. Okay. Now the next thing, we're done with baseline audit. Now we need to optimize GBP services. Okay. So let's go. Uh, to use to optimize your GBP services, you need this advanced big data analytics. I will drop the links of all of these custom GPTs in our LMS, so you don't need to worry about it. You will find all of the GPTs which I am using to demonstrate or to showing you the details to you to the data. So in this advanced big data analytics, what I'm going to do is, I want to extract all the details from my competitors, all the services from my competitors, and literally I analyze my own services, my client services, which are missing from my side, and also how I can optimize them. So it's way more simple. So the first thing is, you just need to what you need to grab is, you need to grab the list of the services. So these three means your top three competitors. So let's say, in this case, let's say my client is this. My client, like let's say they are my client. So I do the same thing. Uh, I paste my client name. I Okay, and I'll grab all the services of my client here. They are offering. So let's say I grab all of the services my client is offering here. So they are offering these all services. So I just paste all the services my client offering, and I just bold it to identify, here is a list of my client. Okay. Now you need to go identify list one. List means your competitor number one. Just go to Google Maps again. Just follow the same thing. Go to service section. Copy all of the services of your competitor list one. Just paste it here. Okay. Now do the same thing for competitor number two. So here is my competitor number two. I do the same thing again for my competitor number two. Okay. And same thing for competitor number three. Competitor number three. So here is my competitor number three. They are ranking organically. So I just do the same thing. So here how I get all the list here. Okay. And also I have my own list number four. Here is my client basically. They are my client. So now I just need to go to this prompt. I just need to copy this prompt. I just copy this prompt. Go to the advanced section here. Now I just need to replace all the services here. So let's do that. Let's say, uh, let's go and do the thing. Let me grab the list one, list two. Where are they? Okay, so I got list one. I got all the services of list one. So I just go and do replace here. Now list two. I just go and replace list two. List three. I just do the same thing with list three. List three here. And list four is my own client. So I just copy all the services from my client here, what they are offering basically. So I just replace the list for here. Okay. So I just grab the all the services from the competitors and all of them. Then you need to additionally based on the primary. What's your primary category? So let's say water damage restoration is my primary category. Okay. So I again go and change my primary category. Water damage restoration. So let's say here is my primary category. So I just go and replace my primary category everywhere where I need to. Okay. And here too. Just hit on execute. Okay. Just wait for it. It right now they are analyzing the list of services basically. And this is the like way more advanced way to do the competitor analysis. Right now what we are doing is we are comparing our services using chat gpt, so that it will go and analyze all of the services according to my primary business category, and then generate everything for me. Now look at the services. Okay, so let's see. List one has the relevance score. So like if you have higher relevance score in terms of the content, that means google is more recognizing you and providing you the best rankings for all of your keywords which are related to your main business category. So my list is having a score of 5.95. Now in this section, the list uh, the services status in for, we don't have this service, we don't offer this, we don't offer this, and the cross services, we don't offer any of the service. Okay. So I just need to go and check all of them, check the relevance score. Now we are done. Now my next prompt is, I just copy them and paste them. I copy my prompt here and paste here. Now just replace the like blanks, whatever the blank data, you just need to replace them. So let's say I just need to replace. Okay, so start from the beginning. So my client name my client name is this, and the primary location is Houston, Texas. Okay. And what was your primary category? Water damage restoration. Water damage restoration. Okay. Again, you need to do the same thing. Brand name, your brand name, copy your brand name again, change it. Service, water damage restoration, and your primary location is Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. Okay. Primary category again, just go and replace water damage restoration. Okay, let me check. Okay, we are again in this in this section also you need to replace the primary category water damage restoration, and my primary location is Houston, Texas. And now in last section your primary category should be water damage restoration. Okay. Okay, so I'm just doing copy again, water damage restoration.
It's 8 o'clock.
You need to identify the location. Again, do the same thing. Houston, Texas. Service, water damage restoration, and primary categories water damage restoration. Now in this service section, you need to provide the list of services basically. So let's say we are we are offering multiple services. We are offering all of the services. So just feed the data. Hyperlocal, you need to identify the hyperlocal keywords. So Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. Services. These are your services. And my primary location is Houston. LSI keyword. You need to identify LSI keyword. Water damage restoration and the service categories. Now primary service, water damage restoration, and what's your primary location? That is Houston, Texas. Okay, so we swapped all of the entities we need to do basically. So the in the prompt, if you go and look at the prompt, everything is already setted, like everything is set before. uh, these are very advanced prompts basically. So in each prompt, I already created everything. You just need to go and replace the brackets basically. You just need to go and replace the brackets. Okay, don't make any changes to the prompts. So once I done, I just hit on execute. So now you will get literally everything you need. So let's say my my category is carpet cleaning, so you will get what should be your text, what should be your title, what should be your h1, what should be your h2s, what should be your h3s, literally everything. Whatever you need to optimize the pages, you get everything literally. So all the pages, content breakdowns, wo- uh, if you want to create the pages for them, you get all the insights. So content breakdown sections, the keywords you need to add: carpet cleaning, water damage carpets, carpet restoration, flood damage, industry terms, geo terms, topical relevance terms, hyper local terms, hyper geo terms, entities, LSI keywords. So for each service, you will get everything. What you need to have on the website or on the page of water damage restorations. So it will go and break down everything for each niche. Okay, so you can keep okay. So let's say key optimizations. Uh, it provide for roofing also, roofing. So you, if you need the data for all the services, you can keep asking him for provide the data for more services. Or if you want to mm, uh, save this content template, you can do the same thing. Okay, so these are the literally we discussed two prompts today: one for the GBP service optimizations and one for the baseline audit. Just go and do as much as practice you can, so that you can clearly see what your competitor are doing, and how, why Google are rewarding them the top rankings. It's a very clear and very simplest way I explained. You don't need to think about what type of prompt I need to provide to ChatGPT to get the best results. Everything is already created. You don't need to think about the prompting. You just need to think about the niche and the location. It will give you the entire map to go and execute it. Okay, so in upcoming next session, we go and talk more about the products, the product section, uh, the GBP post section, how we can go and create GBP posts, uh, how to write the descriptions for GBP product section, how to optimize GBP Q&A section. Okay, so literally in next 2 or 3 sessions, we talk more about the GBP optimization, go through all of them. Then we'll start about the website part. So I'm just stopping the recording.